Management is the backbone of any successful organization. It provides the structure, direction, and control necessary to achieve collective goals. At the heart of management lie managerial rights, a set of powers and authorities entrusted to managers to effectively lead their teams and make decisions in the best interest of the organization. These rights are not absolute privileges, but come with significant responsibilities. Understanding the delicate balance between managerial rights and duties is crucial for fostering a productive, harmonious, and legally compliant work environment. Managerial rights encompass a range of powers, from making strategic decisions to overseeing daily operations. They empower managers to allocate resources, set performance standards, and guide their teams toward organizational objectives. Without these rights, organizations would struggle to function efficiently, make timely decisions, or maintain a cohesive work environment. Imagine a ship without a captain. Adrift at sea, with no one to steer the course or manage the crew, chaos would surely ensue. However, these rights are not a license for unchecked authority. They are inherently linked to a set of duties that managers are obligated to uphold. These duties ensure that managerial power is exercised responsibly and ethically, considering the well-being of employees, the organization's reputation, and the broader societal impact. Neglecting these duties can lead to legal ramifications, damage employee morale, and ultimately harm the organization's long-term success. This essay delves into the nuances of managerial rights and duties, exploring their scope, significance, and the ethical considerations surrounding their exercise. We will then examine the crucial role of trade unions in representing worker interests and ensuring fair labor practices. By understanding the interplay between these two forces, we can strive for a workplace where both organizational goals and employee well-being are prioritized. However, the evolving nature of the workplace has brought forth criticisms regarding the relevancy of both managerial and trade union rights and duties. Critics argue that traditional frameworks are outdated, especially in the context of the gig economy, remote work, and freelance models. Both managerial and union systems can be seen as overly bureaucratic and inflexible, leading to inefficiencies in handling labor disputes and adapting to rapid changes. The balance of power between managerial and trade union rights is often skewed, leading to workplace conflicts rather than collaboration. In fast-paced industries, traditional structures can hinder innovation and competitiveness. Trade unions are sometimes criticized for overreach, resisting necessary changes that could benefit the company in the long run. On the other hand, unchecked managerial discretion can lead to exploitation and unfair working conditions. Globalization has weakened the traditional role of trade unions, making their duties less relevant in a global labor market. Both management and unions have been criticized for failing to address modern workplace issues like mental health and work-life balance. While managerial and trade union rights and duties continue to play an important role, they must evolve to remain relevant in today's dynamic work environment. By adapting to new economic and social realities, both sides can ensure a balanced and effective relationship that benefits both organizations and employees. Managerial rights encompass a wide range of powers that enable managers to effectively lead their teams and drive organizational success. These rights are not merely privileges, but are essential tools that allow managers to fulfill their responsibilities and navigate the complexities of the business environment. Let's delve into some key managerial rights and their practical implications. One of the most fundamental managerial rights is the authority to make decisions. This includes setting strategic direction, allocating resources, approving projects, and resolving conflicts. Effective decision-making is crucial for organizations to adapt to changing market conditions, seize opportunities, and maintain a competitive edge. Without the right to make decisions, managers would be paralyzed, unable to respond swiftly to challenges or capitalize on emerging possibilities. Hiring and firing employees are also critical managerial rights. Managers are responsible for assembling a competent and motivated workforce that aligns with the organization's goals and values. This involves recruiting, interviewing, and selecting the most suitable candidates for specific roles. Conversely, managers may need to make difficult decisions regarding employee termination, especially in cases of poor performance, misconduct, or economic downturns. Furthermore, managers have the right to assign work and establish performance expectations. They determine how tasks are distributed among team members, set deadlines, and monitor progress. This ensures that work is allocated efficiently, deadlines are met, and organizational objectives are achieved. By clearly defining roles and responsibilities, managers create a structured work environment where employees understand their contributions to the overall success. Maintaining a safe, productive, and respectful work environment is paramount. Managers have the right to establish and enforce workplace policies that promote order, safety, and professionalism. This includes implementing disciplinary procedures for violations of company policies or codes of conduct. By upholding these standards, managers create a fair and respectful workplace where employees feel safe, valued, and motivated to perform at their best. Trade unions play a vital role in safeguarding worker rights, promoting fair labor practices, and ensuring a balance of power within organizations. They act as a collective voice for employees, advocating for their interests and providing a platform to address concerns that may arise in the workplace. Understanding the rights and duties of trade unions is essential for fostering a harmonious and equitable work environment. One of the most fundamental rights of trade unions is the right to organize and represent workers. This means that employees have the right to form and join unions without fear of reprisal or discrimination. Unions act as intermediaries between workers and management, negotiating collective bargaining agreements that cover wages, benefits, working conditions, and other employment-related matters. Collective bargaining is a cornerstone of trade union activity. It involves negotiations between union representatives and management to reach mutually acceptable agreements on terms and conditions of employment. This process ensures that workers have a say in matters that directly affect their livelihoods, fostering a sense of ownership and participation in the workplace. Trade unions also have the right to strike if negotiations reach an impasse or if they believe management is engaging in unfair labor practices. A strike is a powerful tool that can exert economic pressure on employers and bring attention to worker grievances. However, strikes are typically a last resort, used only after other avenues of negotiation and dispute resolution have been exhausted. Protecting members' rights is paramount for trade unions. This includes ensuring that workers are not subjected to unfair dismissal, discrimination, or unsafe working conditions. Unions provide legal representation and support to members who have experienced violations of their labor rights, advocating for their rights and seeking redress through appropriate channels. Section 4. Striking a balance, navigating the relationship between management and unions. The relationship between management and trade unions is often characterized as a delicate balancing act. While their interests may sometimes appear to be at odds, both parties share a common goal: the success and sustainability of the organization. Finding common ground and fostering a respectful, collaborative relationship is essential for achieving this shared objective. Managerial rights, as we've discussed, are crucial for effective organizational operation. They empower managers to make decisions, allocate resources, and guide their teams towards success. However, these rights must be exercised responsibly and ethically, always considering the well-being of employees and the organization's long-term interests. Trade unions, on the other hand, act as a counterbalance to managerial authority, ensuring that worker rights are protected and their voices are heard. By advocating for fair wages, safe working conditions, and equitable treatment, unions contribute to a more just and balanced workplace. The key to a successful management-union relationship lies in open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to find common ground. Both parties must recognize the legitimacy of each other's roles and strive to understand each other's perspectives. Regular dialogue, whether through formal meetings or informal channels, can help build trust and address concerns before they escalate into major conflicts. Collective bargaining is a prime example of how management and unions can work together constructively. By approaching negotiations with a spirit of collaboration and a genuine desire to reach a fair agreement, both parties can achieve outcomes that benefit both the organization and its employees. Section 5. The legal landscape, labor laws, and economic realities in Nepal. Navigating the complexities of managerial and trade union rights and duties requires a firm understanding of the legal framework governing labour relations. In Nepal, the Labour Act of 2017 serves as the primary legal instrument outlining the rights and responsibilities of both employers and employees. This act draws inspiration from international labour standards while also considering the unique socio-economic context of Nepal. The Labour Act of 2017 explicitly recognises the right of workers to form and join trade unions, engage in collective bargaining, and undertake collective action, including strikes, under specific conditions. It mandates the formation of labour relations committees within organisations to facilitate dialogue and dispute resolution between management and workers. The Act also lays down provisions for minimum wages, working hours, overtime compensation, health and safety standards, and social security benefits, aiming to ensure fair treatment and decent work conditions for all employees. However, the effective implementation of labour laws in Nepal faces challenges. The informal economy, characterised by small-scale enterprises and self-employment, often operates outside the purview of formal labour regulations, leaving many workers vulnerable to exploitation. Limited awareness of labour rights among both employers and employees, coupled with inadequate enforcement mechanisms, can hinder the full realisation of legal protections. Moreover, the economic landscape of Nepal, with its reliance on agriculture and a nascent industrial sector, presents unique challenges. The pressure to attract foreign investment and promote economic growth sometimes conflicts with the enforcement of labour standards, as businesses may prioritise cost-effectiveness over worker welfare. Balancing economic development with social justice remains an ongoing challenge for Nepal, requiring a nuanced approach that considers the needs of both businesses and workers. Section 6. Conclusion. Fostering harmony and productivity in the workplace. Creating a harmonious and productive work environment requires a delicate balance between managerial rights and trade union influence. While managers need the authority to make decisions and guide their teams effectively, this authority must be exercised responsibly and ethically, always considering the well-being of employees. Trade unions play a vital role in advocating for worker rights, ensuring fair treatment, and providing a platform for their voices to be heard. When both management and unions approach their roles with a spirit of collaboration and mutual respect, the result is a more balanced and harmonious workplace. Open communication, transparency, and a willingness to find common ground are essential for building trust and addressing concerns before they escalate into conflicts. The legal framework governing labour relations, particularly the Labour Act of 2017 in Nepal, provides a roadmap for ensuring fair treatment and protecting worker rights. However, effective implementation and enforcement of these laws are crucial for translating legal provisions into tangible improvements in the lives of workers. Ultimately, fostering a work environment where both organisational goals and employee well-being are prioritised requires a shared commitment to fairness, respect, and open dialogue. By working together, management, trade unions, and policymakers can create workplaces that are both productive and equitable, contributing to a more just and prosperous society as a whole. As we look to the future, the dynamics of labour relations will continue to evolve, influenced by technological advancements, globalisation, and shifting economic landscapes. Both management and trade unions must adapt to these changes to ensure that workplaces remain fair, productive, and harmonious. Emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, automation, and remote work are transforming the nature of work itself. Managers will need to embrace these innovations to drive efficiency and competitiveness, while also ensuring that employees are adequately trained and supported in transitioning to new roles and responsibilities. Trade unions, on the other hand, must advocate for policies that protect workers' rights in this new era, such as fair compensation for remote work, protection against job displacement due to automation, and access to continuous learning opportunities. The role of government and policymakers will also be critical in shaping the future of labour relations. Legislation must evolve to address new challenges and opportunities, ensuring that labour laws remain relevant and effective in protecting workers' rights while fostering economic growth. Ultimately, the future of labour relations will depend on the ability of all stakeholders, management, trade unions, and policymakers, to collaborate, innovate, and remain committed to the principles of fairness, respect, and mutual benefit. By working together, we can create a future where both businesses and employees thrive, contributing to a more equitable and prosperous society. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on labor laws and workplace dynamics. Pause, 3S. Together, let's build a better workplace for tomorrow.